What's up, besties? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the new year. Welcome to a new day. Welcome. I know it's been a minute. I am still cooking this baby, y'all, and he is giving me a run for my money. Okay? So welcome. If you're new here or new to my channel, my name is T. I am a mom of soon to be 5. I am married and we recently relocated to the state of California. But yeah, this channel is a little bit of this, a little bit of that, primarily really dedicated to just our budgeting journey, and just see how we grow as two married people making a living in the state of California, one of the most expensive states ever. I also post vlogs here and there, and I also do like some planning content as well. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I still budget, though that I was off of camera. I was still budgeting. I just didn't have the energy to film. So if you hear me taking breaks, that's because you're gonna need some water, okay? And speaking of water, I actually need to go and grab that because, like I said, this baby has been giving me a run for my money. So yeah, y'all. You're currently looking at February's budget. I didn't write February over here, but we're currently looking at February's budget. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit so that we can actually like get in tune with the numbers. So yes, so for the month of February, I went ahead and did these. These are the new Baddies and Budgets A5 inserts. These will be the same inserts as actually in her new 2025 planner. I was using her spiral A5 for 2024, but I figured that I'll just go ahead and get these because I didn't know what I wanted to do. At first I was using like cloth and paper inserts. I don't even have any over here to like quickly like show you guys, but in the beginning it was working. Like I was just like this is like kind of like a little breakdown of like our taxes that we did. Let me see, March is not on here. Here's a piece. So like January, so this is kind of like what I was doing. And then like as the paychecks were like rolling in, this is how I was like breaking everything down. To be honest, there's nothing wrong with that method. I had the inserts, so it was just like, you know, just I already bought them during like the Black Friday sale, so it's like just use what you have. But then when Baddies and Budgets came out with like this whole little setup, I was like, yeah, like I wanted this. So I only got a couple of months in here. Now I did take out some pages because there was just some pages I just did not anticipate to like use, and I am going to use my little Tombow adhesive and like glue the things down, but I'm not 100% done like setting it up. Like I did my sinking funds and how much that is. Now my binders are empty, y'all. So I did go ahead and put prop money, but we'll get into that once we get in the budget. But yeah, so I got the sinking funds tracker, the bill payment tracker. I still have to fill in the debt list. I just got done going through all of my debts, and like writing it down so that I can go ahead and put all of this. Now, I don't even remember if I wrote the balances. I have to look at my papers that I think I've already thrown in the trash. Great, so I might have to do that again. But then there's a payoff plan, so I am gonna go ahead and get those done. And then these came in there. It was like a like spacing them out per month type of situation. I just put it there so I could just break it up, because I'm gonna put like little paper clips. But then here's the February calendar. I've already went ahead and wrote it all out so that I know what's going on. I did this like maybe 2 days ago, I think. So I went ahead and I took care of this. It looks a little cluttered. I do want to do the highlighter method again. So I'll probably do that off camera so that I know like what's a bill, what's a subscription, and what's debt. And then, and I don't put like holidays on here. I don't add any of that extra kind of stuff because that's kind of like repetitive. I didn't do my February, like I haven't did February. Like this is the week that we're going into, but as you see, it's blank. For like my regular plan, I'm trying to see if I did anything. So I stopped from like mid-January. Pretty much. Yeah, as we see, we only got one spread in here. I'm trying to see if I did. Oh, okay. So we did January, but I didn't do anything else. I just don't be having like the mental capacity, okay, to try to fit all of these things in and like still worry about my health. So yeah, so here's the monthly calendar for February, all done, and then we have the monthly budget. So just to go over some things, income wise, things are not really changing. I will be increasing my husband's budget by just $100. And by budget, I mean like the income that he's going to be bringing in. So instead of 24, we are going to be pushing it towards 25. But I want to wait until the baby gets here to push it up. So that'll be an additional $200. His job with his bonuses, that is about to change drastically. Last year they kind of like messed it up for all of like the managers in the state of California. So everybody's bonus plan was trash. Like at some point it wasn't even no point of like putting it in here because they were like $30. So yeah, his last bonus was $200 plus. He actually got like almost $500 before taxes, and that's every other week. But of course taxes and deductions and whatnot came out first, and then it left him with like 2 something. So grateful, because that will definitely help us moving forward. Before I go further, one of our biggest goals this year, in which we have not been on to a great start, is try to eliminate us eating so much fast food. When I tell y'all I struggle so bad with being pregnant, like I struggle bad. Like I don't want to eat anything that I buy in the house. And when I say anything, like I don't want to eat it like at all. I'm to that stage where I take a bite and I'm either disgusted and I spit it out, TMI, but that's just what's happening, or I take a bite and I'm full. So like it's not really beneficial for me. And then I end up ordering out. But what happens when I order out is I also waste it. It's the same things that's happening. So I'm trying to like find like different things that I can actually eat, so that I don't feel hungry and I don't feel sick, because that's also what's going on. Because I'm not eating enough, I'm starting to feel sick. So I'm trying to stick to what I like to eat, but my thing is I don't want to get bored. And yeah, so that's a whole nother thing. Like shopping for food is just crazy. Like I'm still purchasing food every week, like intended to. I have small kids, so I have to still purchase food. But then I'm also buying food. So realistically, we're wasting a lot of money, and it just has to stop. I know once baby Tatum gets here that it will be a little bit smoother for us, because I will be able to actually go back to my normal habits. But right now, baby, it's a struggle. Like this morning, one of the things that I can stomach is a sausage, egg, and cheese on a McMuffin from McDonald's. Yeah, I forgot my strawberry jelly that I usually get with that, but I was able to eat that, no problems. Like I can't eat McDonald's French fries anymore. I can't eat like regular fast food. It's a struggle right now. It's like pasta and seafood boils. And if you know anything about a seafood boil, if you don't make it yourself or like buy the ingredients to make it yourself, you're paying a ton of money. And I just cannot be buying that every day. So yeah, so that's the little rant there. So yeah, so as far as income goes, I don't know why I put this here. I didn't mean to put that there, but yeah, so there's that. And then fixed expenses, to be honest, nothing really has changed. Our bills are pretty much the same as how they were before. So there's that. Subscriptions, I did try to take some down. When I was just looking at this before I came on camera, I was like, okay, well, what can we eliminate, right? And to be honest, the answer is really nothing. The kids play the Xbox. I need the storage for my phone, being so that I'm about to start filming more, so I still need that. Netflix is actually about to go up next month, and I'm not too sure about that. The kids watch Netflix, so it's like, I need that. Apple Music has to stay. The NBA app has to stay. Me and my husband are really big NBA fans. There's no way we're getting rid of that. This is our renter's insurance. HBO, we do use HBO, so it's like, why would we get rid of it? DoorDash, I feel like right now it's going to stay, but eventually we could probably get rid of it. This ink subscription, now y'all know I had a budgeting shop. I closed it down because it was just too much for me to deal with all of like the things I've been dealing with my pregnancy, and also having 4 other kids and working full time and trying to be a wife. It was just way too much for me to handle all that one time. That ink subscription is actually for a printer that's literally downstairs in my garage. I need to cancel it. So that's one thing I can get canceled. BET Plus, I feel like it's a hit and miss with that. So I might go ahead and cancel it for now, but I really do enjoy the show Zodiac, which is the spinoff from Sisters. I really do enjoy it. But it's like when it's not in season, like when they're done airing the episodes for like the time being or whatever, I don't really need to be paying that. So I could get rid of that. YouTube, they said it was going up. I remember I got an email and it said it was going up, so I still make sure I budget $83, but I guess we'll see towards the end of this month if I am actually charged $83. If not, I'm going to go back down and put it back at $73. But we use YouTube TV a lot. The kids are also starting to get like used to like finding the things that they want to watch as well, so it's beneficial. Prime, now I know with the whole Amazon, Walmart, Target, DEI situation, we use Prime. Now we really use it for Prime Video. I've been buying things off of Amazon just for the fact that I had like all of my little personal checklist for like the baby stuff I had on Amazon. I had an Amazon registry and I had a Target registry, so you know, realistically I had to do what I had to do, okay? So I am pretty much done. I got what I need for him to be here for the next 6 months. I do still need to go and like get clothes, and of course like I'll have to continue to get like washing detergent for him, and like diapers and wipes and stuff. But as far as like all of the other things, I pretty much got it. Like I still need to get just like a couple of things as far as like my hospital bag is concerned, but I have everything else. We've already went and bought all of that stuff. Yard Music is my son's subscription. He actually uses he plays the trumpet at school, and they had the option for you to either get one like directly to them, but it was used, but this option is for like him to be able to rent it, so that well, right now it's like a renting phase, but at the end of the school year we would have practically bought it. I did that on purpose because then my daughter, she'll be going to the next grade, she'll be able to play an instrument if she chooses to do the trumpet. We just need to get it cleaned, and there she go. And then Google, this was for Google Suites for my business. I have no idea how to cancel it. I'd be trying, and then I get fed up and I just let it go. So that's another thing that I could probably cancel. But to be honest, looking at the numbers, it's really not that much that I would literally get away from. So what we said, 6 plus 11 plus 8. That's only $25 out of $275. We'll still end up paying $250 worth of subscription. So there's that. I kind of messed up here. I read it wrong. So this was supposed to be my variable expenses. So like the cash envelope type of things, is where this was supposed to go, over here. And then my bills and my subscriptions are supposed to go here. So I kind of like, I messed it up, but it's fine. Cash envelopes for this month is getting its normal amounts. These amounts honestly never change. I did bump it up from 150. I used to do $50 for household, but I realized that I was still buying this stuff. So I'm trying to be better at it. We do now have a Costco membership, so yeah, it's just a lot. But because right now I'm still purchasing food from Walmart because it's the cheapest in my area. But Costco, eventually we are going to go ahead and transition to that. We're just not doing it right at this present moment because we're wasting too much food. So eventually we will go back. We will start doing things in bulk, and then as time goes on, we'll then go ahead and just get little things that I need from like Walmart, because again, it's the cheapest in our area, and I'm not going to Safeway. I'm just not. There's other grocery stores around here, but where I live at, it's not, I won't say that they're rich, but I definitely live in like a wealthy, decent living neighborhood. The groceries are out of pocket here. Like eggs cost $10. So yeah. Debt, I used to have a very long list of debt. Now some of these are grouped. We did pay off, we got our taxes back already, so we did go ahead and pay off some of the credit cards before. I do still do the debt snowball method, but as we see, I think at the time I probably didn't have the balances to write it here, so that's why they're not there. But yeah, so majority of my husband's debt, not his debt, majority of the bonuses that he gets, we're probably going to split it in half. Probably starting in March, half is going to go to debt, the other half will go into sinking funds. And then I have my sinking funds categories here. Now, in my next video, because we're about to do the spending plan for the next 2 weeks. Oh, well, technically it's really just 1 week. Yeah, because I get paid on Valentine's Day. What was I about to say? Oh, I don't have anything set up. I procrastinated so bad because I wasn't sure when I was going to feel up to filming again. With the whole being out of breath thing, I wasn't sure. And if I'm breathing heavy again, I am about to be 8 months pregnant. Your girl's tired, okay? So with that being said, I didn't know when I was going to go back into filming, so I didn't want to get all of this budgeting stuff again and then I wasn't using it. But now I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to like keep it going. I didn't get any new binders. All of my binders are still the same. As far as like savings challenges and stuff, like I might dibble and dabble, but to be honest, the whole savings challenge thing, like I was saying before last year, before I got like heavy into it, it could be a bit overwhelming. So I want to try to stick to just a few. I know that she redid these, but I have them, you know, so it's like use it because I have them. So I do want to try to do these two, and then also do one that I purchased on Etsy. I'm gonna try to show y'all real quick, and then we're gonna get into this, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So we're gonna do the Little Bitty Bucks and Rich as Duck challenge. And again, she did go and she redid them, which is perfectly fine. It's just I'm gonna use what I got. Like I'm not about to repurchase it and it's the same exact thing. So I am also gonna do this one, which is, I got this from an Etsy shop. Hopefully her name is on here. Let's see. It's not on here. I'm gonna have to link it once I get this one edited, but this is what we're gonna do. I'm sorry for the glare. But this is the one that we're gonna do. I do have to backtrack it a bit. And do January. And then let's go ahead and do the first week of February. I didn't include it in this budget because I literally just bought this like yesterday. So this $22 is not included. So I really need to count all this out and take this out so I can go ahead and put it away. But the where I want to put it. The binder isn't here yet. I had bought a little binder from Miss Frugal. So her shop, I'm going to link that below too so that you guys can check it out. So I bought that from Miss Frugal, and then like for my inserts, let's pull this one. For my inserts, they're pretty much like this. So I got some inserts, not my inserts, but my envelopes. I just bought these off of Amazon because that's what I was looking for. I wanted something durable, something that I can last for a really long time. But the insert piece I got from Comfort Coin. So like some of them do have money in there, like where it's supposed to be, and all of that. Oh no, I'm showing y'all other stuff. It done went to something else. What is this? Oh, a W2. Okay. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna stop. Drink. No, I need to take a sip of water. I have no idea where my purse is. It's probably downstairs. My cash envelopes look exactly like the other ones that I just showed y'all. And I also, the inserts will be coming from Comfort Coins whenever they arrive. But like I know which spots the things are supposed to go in, so it's no big deal that they're going to be empty. Whew, child. That was a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to flip this because of the way that you guys will be able to see it, and I hope it's light enough because like I got like a new ring light. I broke the other one, so yeah, there's that. Okay, so with the spinning plan, I'm gonna go ahead and put two. So it's gonna be 2/7 through 2/13 because I get paid on the 14th. I'm sorry y'all, I might just pop these out real quick. No, I can't write on the rings, so that's kind of like messing me up. Okay, and then we're just gonna leave this like this for now. Okay, so money in will be my husband's income. We budgeted $2,400. The actual was $2,400. Okay, so fixed expenses. So I need to actually make sure I'm reading so I know what it is and I'm looking at. Okay, so on 2/7. Okay, so this says bill and subscription, variable expensive, and it says debt. The issue is that y'all know my debt is long, okay? So I'm gonna try to fill it as best as I can. So let's start with fixed expenses. On 2/7, we had AAA, and this was $286. It was indeed $286. Then on, what else is here? Also on 2/7, we have P, G, and E. Honestly, y'all, this is something I could have paid off because y'all know back in the summertime, if you remember that far back, we had 2 electricity bills back to back that were $1,000 just from where we live at. Again, I live in the suburbs, in one of like the most like northern California. Well, I won't say most because it's really the Bay that's like super expensive over there. But anyway, our electricity bill skyrocketed to like $1,000 with the air on 74. So we've been in a payment plan. I pay an additional $75 a month on the 7th because I, at the time, could not afford to pay that. I honestly forgot all about it. So I really could have just paid it off with our taxes, but I did not. Okay. So we did those two. I'm going to put this here too because it's honestly, there's really not enough space over here. So OMF is one of my husband's bills. He will actually be done paying this year. Thank God. All of these numbers are accurate too. Today is February 9th. So this morning I made sure I paid his car note, which was $476. Okay, what else is here? Okay, so that's it for bills, but I don't want to tally it up just yet because I'm going to run out of space once I come over here to do that. Our variable expenses, let's think. What do we do this month? I had it written out, y'all. When I pre-planned, I had it written out. Like I already did all of February's budget when I was using the cloth and paper inserts, but oh, for the love of God, I can't remember what I did, which sucks. Luckily, the papers are still sitting here. It's just, okay, I'm actually gonna keep that one. I gotta like dig in a trash bag to understand what's happening here. Okay, so this is January stuff. Last night they had lasagna, so like they got like yellow stains on them. Okay, so this paper I needed. Okay. So rent is also one. I'm just gonna put it on here as 29, and I'm gonna stick rent. I'm just not gonna tally it up just yet. Y'all know usually between like the first paycheck of the month is usually extremely bill heavy and like debt heavy, so rent usually just comes out of my checks when we go to pay it, but we're not pay it, but like put the money aside to pay it at the end of the month. But this time we did have some left over so that he could contribute out of the first paycheck, which is our money, so I don't really consider it like his and ours, but usually it's the other way around. Okay, so let's talk. I'm gonna leave the variable expenses so that I don't get myself confused. So I'm gonna list PayPal. I'm gonna list Affirm, and I'm just going to put them all together. I've started considering Affirm debt because, I mean, it's not really. This is also one thing that I could have paid off, but I just felt like I had other things that I needed to focus on with our tax money that Affirm just didn't make the cut. And that's just what it is. Okay, so we got PayPal, which comes out on the 7th. There's some Affirm, so I'm gonna add all of those up. There's Wayfair sitting here. What else is here? Best Buy. Mercury. Okay, and then I'm gonna put, being so that now we're back in order. So on 2/12, I'm gonna put, this is one of the Credit One cards. And then on 2/13, I hope this video isn't super duper long. Let's see how many minutes I'm at. Jesus, 30. Okay, let's try to hurry it up. 2/13, and then we have Merrick and City. Okay, and both of these are the same as well. Okay, so PayPal was 40. We paid that. Wayfair was 57. That got paid. Best Buy was 30. And then Mercury is 90. Okay. And then all of the Affirm. So there wasn't one on the 7th, or was there? No. So we have 15 plus 22. I feel like I missed one over here. Plus 15, so $52 in Affirm. Okay. So this one, I know for sure I can tally this one. I'm just gonna do these because then this one's on the side. I'm gonna make sure that's right. $40, 52, 57, 30, 90 is $269. Okay. We're gonna keep this open because I need to do rent. Okay. So up here we're going to do, and how is this laid out? Because then I have the cash breakdown, and then I have my weekly check-in for that. Does this come with an expense tracker? Okay, yes, the expense tracker is in the back. I am going to fill that out off camera. And then come next week, we'll be able to check in first, see what's going on, and then do my paycheck budget. Okay, so just based off of what I'm looking at here, for expenses, we have, so on 2/7, we did gas and we budgeted $240. These numbers just do not change. On 2/7, we also do groceries, and we know we do $350. Again, still does not change. And then instead of doing shopping, because that's what I had it listed as, I'm actually going to do household. So when I pre-planned, I didn't expect our taxes to arrive so fast. I already went and bought like all of the kids like Valentine's Day stuff already for school. Yeah, so that's what I had it before as listed as shopping here, but at the time we didn't need to like go and do that. Okay, so let's do this. So 240 plus 350 plus 60 is $650. Okay. And then see, this be confusing me because then I don't know what I be doing and how I be doing things, because then I got papers all over the place and I feel like I'd be confusing myself. So I can go ahead and tally this one up. Well, let's do this. 2,400 minus 650 minus 269 gives us 1,481 minus 286 minus 75 minus 127 minus 476 minus 60 minus 48 minus 65 gives us $344. Okay. Okay, so on my other paper, I got minus 20, minus 25. I have cash sitting here, so maybe that's what I did. Okay. Okay, I'm losing my train of thought. So I'm actually going to go back. I'm trying to remember everything that I did. This is why I gotta stop like pre-planning on a whole bunch of different pieces of paper, because then I confuse myself. So also on 2/7, I'm gonna put kids, because that's what I got. Like I have what I need to take out of the ATM sitting here. So I'm gonna put kids, and this will be $20 for them. They'll get $5 a piece. And then on You know what? I can kind of like start doing my pre-plans here because it has the budgeted here and then we have the actual, except for debt. Child, I don't know. But then I have kids, and then I'm going to put myself here as well so that all of my envelopes, I believe all of them, no, I have 6, has money except for shopping, I believe. I don't know, y'all, but this is supposed to get, I'm going to put 24 here because I have $5, $6, $7 sitting in my little jar right here. So I'm going to put 24 and then I'll end up with 25 because I'm just going to roll that dollar over. So 240 plus 350 plus 60 plus 20 plus 24 is actually $694. So in another video, I'm going to come back and we're going to put the money in my very blank wallet in envelopes. And then $300 is going to go here. And then we're not doing anything for sinking funds. So I'm just going to put 0 here because nothing is going there this week. Though that I have money that I actually need to take out because we got our text at the end of January. So there's money I still need to take out to put into the envelopes. I'm just not taking all of it out because some of it is in the thousands and they're in certain accounts for it to grow interest. So some of them will just remain having placeholders because it just makes sense. So 2,400 minus, oh wait, no, let's do this one first. 286 plus 75 plus 127 plus 476 plus 300 plus 60 plus 48 plus 65 is 1437. Okay, so 2,400 minus 1437 minus 694 minus 269 brings us all out to 0. So that works. Fixed expenses was 1437, variable was 694, income was 2,400. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now the piece of the puzzle that's going to like drastically stress me out, and then that's also where this piece of paper is going to come in at, because when I go and I transfer this onto this little sticky note set, I got to go to the ATM. I want to try to get as the denominations as close as possible. I was going to go yesterday, but when I realized that I told the kids to get in the car, none of them put shoes on, so we couldn't go. Let me take a little break to drink some coffee or some water. Okay, so this is where things are going to start like coming into perspective, because my husband already has his gas money for the next 2 weeks. I just put that in his account. I'm not about to be doing the back and forth with him. Same with groceries. I've already bought groceries. I did stick to my $175. I'm so proud of myself. But yeah, so it's not going to be $350. This is going to be $175, and then this is going to be $40. Because my car actually has gas in it. I actually don't need gas. I have 3/4 of a tank of gas. I only go down the street, and if the furthest I go out is literally to my doctor's appointment this upcoming week. So yeah, so we have gas, we have groceries, we have household, we have kids, and then we have myself. And then I am going to take the rent money out. I'm going to get back into that. So let me make sure I wrote the categories down that I'm looking for. I am going to take the money I have in the account for birthdays and anniversaries out of the account. How do I want to do this? I'm just going to write their names out. Everybody's money is going to stay. Well, Tatum's money that we set aside with our taxes is going to stay in the account, because what I realized is that I prefer to shop online. I'm just going to be completely honest. If I just so happen to go into the store it's nothing for me to just transfer the money, but I prefer to shop online for his stuff. In which he's good for the first 6 months of his life. I will, once like they start dropping like more summer and spring clothes, I will have to go and get that. It does get hot here pretty fast, but no, they're not releasing like any of like the shorts and stuff for whatever reason. When I've been in the stores last week, it's like I have to go every week to see if that stuff is there. So this is not including Tatum. This doesn't include him because he has his own money set aside for that. And then I'm just gonna write their names out because I'm gonna confuse myself with the kids twice. Okay, and Tori's birthday is coming up, which is why we're taking cash out. I actually have birthdays everywhere this month. Like two of my nephew's birthdays were yesterday. My niece's birthday is the day after Valentine's Day. Then my sister's birthday is on the 17th. And then my daughter's birthday is on the 21st. And then my grandmom's birthday is on the 26th. So there's a lot of birthdays in the month of February. So yeah, okay. So let's talk about it. So gas, we're gonna do, let me write the amounts. I guess I could have done that the first time. So 40, 175. Household is getting $60. Kids are getting 20. I'm getting 25. Rent is getting 300. Birthdays and anniversaries, we have $180 set aside for that. Clothing and shoes, this is more so for the summer, so I'll probably roughly spend about $100 per kid, and that's just to get them shirts, pants, like new socks, not even pants, shirts and shorts, to be honest. Get everybody a couple pairs of like slides. My boys don't really wear slides, so really just like cute little sandals for the girls, and new bathing suits. And then each of the kids got an additional $100. Okay, so let's see here. So for this one, I'm gonna do 220s, and then groceries, we're gonna do 100, 150, 170, 175. Household, I doubt I'm gonna get 50s, but I mean a 50, but we'll see. So 150, 110. Kids, I will prefer 4 5s for mines. 120, 15 for rent. We're gonna do 300s. Birthday and anniversary, we can just do 100, 150, 120, 110. Clothing and shoes, I'm going to do hundreds, and then each of the kids will get hundreds. So what is this? 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and I messed up. This should be 24. Shoot, it's fine. No, let's fix it, because I have one sitting here. Wait, what column is this? Okay, so 5s, I need 1, 2, wait, what am I talking about? That's 5. And then 1s, I need 4. So this will be $4. This is $20. This is $10. What denomination is it? So 2, 4, 6, 8. This is $100. 50s, 1, 2, 3. 150, and then 100s is 1,300. Hopefully this amounts to $1,600. Let's make sure. 40 plus 175 plus 60 plus 20 plus 24 plus 300 plus 180 plus 400 plus 400. Okay, and then including the extra dollar. Okay, so it should be $15.99. Grand total is still $15.99, and then again I still have the $7 sitting here. I'm probably actually going to put this probably in shopping, the $6, and then the extra dollar will go into my envelope. Okay. Whoo, child. That was a lot, and I am 45 minutes in. That was a lot, and this is exactly why it was going to take me some time to get back in the groove of things, because honey, we is tired. Now I am going to go ahead and put our expenses. I like that there's a balance here, so I'm going to have to go back and do that, because I do want to try to keep track. The issue is that, you know, we also kept a buffer from our taxes, so I have to make sure that I'm not including the buffer with the extra fast food that we've been buying, and just like, you know, enjoying ourselves and things of that such. So, but I'm gonna go back and fix it. So yeah, y'all, that is it for, wait, that's not this one, child. See, I be all messed up and all over the place. I don't know why I'm taking it there first. I just need to get it back in here. Literally be all over the place sometimes. Spending plan. Okay. And then it goes back in like this. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I have everything already planned out, and I'm gonna have my husband actually go and I'm gonna transfer this on here off camera, but I'm gonna have my husband take me to the bank and then also to Bath and Body Works, because I placed an order yesterday to go pick up some candles. So yeah, but we're about to go and take out, wait, this ain't gonna make sense to take out of the ATM. I think I'm just going to take out $1,600. Ciao. I'll figure it out. Yeah, y'all. Thank you guys so much for stopping by this video and just kicking it with me for the last, I don't even know how many minutes at this point, because it's been some time. But I truly do miss being on camera and doing all of this with you guys. If you haven't already subscribed, please take the time to subscribe and like the video. Join the chaotic journey that I have going on here. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Bye, besties.